which means, where do I put my spells? Here we go. So we know that wizard at first level gets 5 cantrips and 1 first level. That they can cast, but they get 10 in their spellbook. How many spots do I have here? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'd have to note down my spellbook somewhere else. That's slightly annoying. Okay, that's slightly annoying. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Actually, how many cantrips are there for that matter? There can't be that many cantrips, right? Are there? Please no. Please, for the love of God, no. Please. Actually, a serious question. How many cantrips are there? If there's like 10 cantrips, then why the hell am I talking about this? Yeah, no. What was it? 400 and something. I don't want to necessarily like keep switching over here. These are focus spells, which I'm also getting one of those. I should probably note that down in a minute. Time stop, holy shit. No idea why I saw that, but details. Why am I not capable of finding this fucking list? There you go. That wasn't difficult at all. Okay, how many cantrips are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Wait, shield is a cantrip? Why is shield a cantrip? That is insane. I'm assuming it's not as powerful, but for some weird reason that seems weird. What's oh, Shillelagh is also in here. Shield. You raise a magical shield. This counts as using the raise a shield action, giving you a... Wait, what is it? It's a cantrip, casts... Oh, it's 1 action. +1 to AC until the start, but doesn't require a hand to use. While the spell is in effect, you can use a shield block. Hardness 5. And you can't cast it again for 10 minutes. Yay. You can use the spell's reaction against the magic missile spell. Okay. Okay, so you get 1 AC. So you use an action to get +1 AC. Never mind. Okay. So let's just... I'm just gonna put it down in notes for now, I guess. So like, what would you want in this, I guess? You'd probably want Tanglefoot, just because Tanglefoot is a cantrip that because Tanglefoot is a conjuration cantrip, right? Vine covered in sticky sap appears from thin air, flicking from your hand and lashing itself to the targets. Spell attack against the creature, they become immobilized. Yeah, so probably mostly just pick that because it's conjuration. I'm also going to move my little handy dandy bookmarks. So pretty much as cantrips, you'd pick Tanglefoot. You'd probably pick something damage. So I would, well, message and mage hand, because I'm assuming those are good. Light, because you probably, well, to be fair, well, no, light is just good to have. Detect magic, because we were going to pick that up. We already have light, which is good enough. I'm assuming produce flame deals damage. I'm assuming ray of frost deals damage. I'm assuming those are going to be like your two basic attacks in case shit hits the fan. And I would assume you want at least two different types of damage. So let's see. Ray of Frost, 120 feet. Deals cold damage equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. And on a crit, they take a minus 10 foot status penalty to their speed. Plus, for every heightened level, the damage increases by 1d4. So I think Ray of Frost is definitely good to have. And then produce flame is 2 actions. Wait, what is Ray of Frost? Also 2 actions. So you can only do this once, but that makes sense, right? Because, like, I'm not assuming that you can, like, triple Ray of Frost someone. You also don't take multiple attack penalties, though, so. Spell attack against your target's AC. Range attack, but you can also make a melee attack if it's in your unarmed reach. Please no. You deal 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability. On a critical success, takes double damage and 1d4 persistent. So yeah, probably you pick up Produce Flame, Ray of Frosts, and then the question is, do you pick up Acid Splash for the splashing damage? Wait, actually I did forget to check one thing. What's the range of Produce Flame? Produce Flame is only 30 feet, so Ray of Frost is probably going to be your main source of attack unless they start getting closer to you. At which point, to be fair, you probably still go with Produce Flame, I would assume. Right, Acid Splash doesn't increase in damage that much, and it's also only 30 feet. What specific scenario would you be using Acid Splash for? I think is the question. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 noted down. We're definitely taking Ray of Frost. We're definitely taking Produce Flame. So that's 7 in the spellbook. I don't think I want to take Chill Touch because that's a touch and you don't ever really want that. Oh, Electric Arc. What is Electric Arc? Electric Arc. Leaps from one target to another. Oh, they need to make a save. Okay, so they make a reflex save against it. And they take 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, and for each level higher. And you can target 1 or 2 creatures within 30 feet. At that point, I'd probably just take Electric Arc over that, to be honest. Because then you can at least deal some AoE if it's necessary. I think that's better. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Sorry. Tanglefoot Message, Mage Hand, Light, Detect Magic, Ray of Frost, Produce Flame, Electric Arc. I still have 2. So let's take Prestidigitation. There's no minor illusion in this. Telekinetic Projectile. Range 30, so yeah. No, I think that's fine. Yeah, fuck it, let's pick Ghost Sound. Seems cool. You can make false sounds. That seems cool. Alright, cool. And then we get to pick 5 first level spells. So at this point, we'd also have to pick which 5 spells we want to prepare, which in this case I would think would be Ray of Frost, let's say Electric Arc, no, actually let's say Produce Flame, let's say, what, Message, Mage Hand, sure, you know what, let's say Message, Mage Hand, and Detect Magic, right? Because, like, you pretty much change out, like, lights in case your target, in case you know you're going into a dungeon, you can always change it by, you can always switch out one for lights. Press is decent, but, like, I don't necessarily want to pick it. Ghost Sound, I just picked for funsies. Electric Arc is mostly if you know that you're not going to be able to use Produce Flame, because you have 2 damaging cantrips, which I think is fine. So yeah. And then you get to pick 5 spells. So these we're all just going to put here, but then we're going to, like, select the little prep button. Because here I just didn't have enough space. So 5 spells, right? So I already know we're picking Summon Animal and Summon Construct. And some of you are going to be like, oh, but why would you pick 2 summon spells? Because fuck you. Although one of those I can technically make my... Because how does this work again? The Arcane School. You get additional spells and spell slots. Or is it... You learn a school spell, a special type of spell taught to students. Oh, in addition, you can prepare an extra cantrip of your chosen school. Fuck. So technically, I'd be able to add one more cantrip because I took Tanglefoot. So I can actually add Tanglefoot here as well. So that's pretty decent because I can prepare it in addition to the 5 that I have. Get an extra spell slot for each level of spell you can cast. You can prepare only spells of your chosen arcane school in these extra slots, right? So you'd be preparing 3 spells, one of which would have to be a conjuration spell. So let's say, do we want to pick animal or construct? Just because I think construct probably, because that sounds cool. You conjure construct or summon a common creature that has a construct trait and whose level is -1. I don't know which animals that lets you summon, but I'm gonna assume those are like similarly powerful. It takes a minute. It costs you your entire turn, and I don't care. I just, you know, because I would also assume this is pretty decent because it lets you like flank with your fighter if you have one. So I think let's prep Summon Construct as our free conjuration spell slot. And then we can prep 2 more and we can get 3 more, I think, right? No, wait, hold on. We can put 5 spells into our spell book. Wait, so you can add one... I can add one first level conjuration spell to my spell book, and I can prepare 1 more. It's like that. So I can prepare 6 spells, one of which has to be a conjuration spell. So I would assume... How does Mage Armor work in this game? I'm like very much going off of my 5th edition knowledge here. Which is probably not the best idea, but +1 item bonus to AC, maximum dexterity modifier 5. Okay. So I get a +1 to my AC, which seems really low. I think I need to go for more like damage and shit. Alarm could be cool. Alarm could be interesting. To just at least prepare, I would assume. Warden area to alert you when creatures enter. Select a password whenever a smaller or larger corporeal creature enters the spell. That's picking the password. Alarm sends your choice of mental alert. Yep. Alright. So I think Alarm is just a good spell to have, but I don't know if I'd prep it immediately. Magic Missile. Do I really want to do that? I'm just like looking at what I think is cool to have. Like Burning Hands, I would assume is just damage against the reflex save. I don't think they're gonna make like a huge difference between that and 15-foot cone, 2d6 fire damage, and for every level you heighten it, you add 2d6. Burning Hands is okay, I think. I'm assuming Magic Missile is similar to its 5th edition counterparts. Yeah, oh no, you send 1 dart for each action you use, right. And then for every 2 levels you upcast it, you shoot 1 additional missile. So if you spend 3 actions, you shoot 6 missiles, which deal 1d4 plus 1. So then technically I think Burning Hands is better. But Magic Missile deals more single target damage, where Burning Hands can deal more AoE damage. So I think they're both fine to just pick up. Burning Hands and what did I say? Magic Missile. I'm going into like cliche shit, I know. And then what else? Don't think I'm picking up True Strike ever. Is there another like cool conjuration spell? Seeing as I am going conjuration. Here's Floating Disc. Carrying objects. You know what? Sure. Let's see. What is Unseen? I would say Unseen Servant. I think Unseen Servant can just be. It can just kind of like, you know, this is maybe more of a role-playing choice where it can kind of like solidify this idea of like, here come my minions, follow me. You know, I think the one mistake I'm kind of like making is like I'm not thinking of which spells I would like be able to take out and put back in, because like I'm assuming my combat spells are like going to be this. My traveling spell is going to be like this. Depending on like whether we're indoors or out, like in the city or out the city, it might be this. So then Unseen Servant is really like a downtime. Is like more of a downtime spell, where like it can help me with stuff. Yeah, see. So I think Unseen Servant can be like fun for like downtime stuff. Then you kind of have like a use for everything. This is like for indoors, or if you just need a specific animal. This is like just for combat because I like constructs. Yeah, I think this is okay. So this would be my first level spell list, which I think that's fine. Cantrip level would be 1, and I would have 3 slots technically. I would put like 2 plus 1 here, because like you have the 1 which is only conjuration. That would remind me that, you know. Yeah, nice. All right.